Well, good morning, friends. Jaginder Rana here. So, today we will take up the product professional indemnity insurance. Professional indemnity insurance. So the professional indemnity insurance is crafted to shield professionals and businesses against financial losses arising from allegations of negligence, errors, or omissions in their services. So, professional indemnity policies are issued to the groups of professionals like doctors and medical practitioners, engineers, architects, etc. Then chartered accountants, cost accountants, managed consultants, lawyers, and similar professionals. So the professional indemnity policy covers all sums which the insured becomes legally liable to pay as damages in respect of bodily injury or death caused by or alleged to have been caused by error, omissions, or negligence on the part of the insured while rendering professional services during the policy period. So, including legal costs and expenses incurred with the prior consent of the insurer, the policy is always issued with a limit of liability, and it shall not be permissible to issue any professional indemnity insurance policy with unlimited liability. Because the policy does not cover any criminal act, services rendered under the influence of intoxication or narcotics, any third party liability, any condition caused by or associated with AIDS, deliberate, willful, or intentional non-compliance of any statutory provision, non-compliance with technical standards commonly observed in professional practice and laid down by law or regulated by official bodies, loss of pure financial nature such as loss of goodwill, loss of market, etc., all personal injuries such as libel, arrest, wrongful eviction, etc., and mental injury, anguish or shock, any dishonest, fraudulent, or malicious act, fines, penalties, punitive or exemplary damages, professional services rendered by the insured prior to the retroactive date in the schedule, war and nuclear perils. Then the limit of indemnity is based on the AOI and AOY. AOM is animal accident, maximum limit of liability, including defense cost or any one accident event, irrespective of number of claims intimated against such event. Any 1 year means aggregate limit of liability, including defense cost, during the policy period, irrespective of number of event, accident, or claim intimated. So the maximum ratio permissible before on AOI and AOY is 1:4. So as far as the general guidelines are concerned with the professional indemnity errors and omissions liability insurance, say for doctors and engineers, architects, interior decorators, chartered accountants, financial consultants, management consultants, lawyers, advocates, solicitors, and counsels. This policy is applicable to them because these guidelines apply to insurance relating to errors and omissions on the part of the professionals while rendering their services. They are the doctors and medical establishment, engineers, architects, and the advocate, lawyers, solicitors like that. There is a standard proposal form for that. And then the liability covered is that policy issued shall cover all sums which the insured becomes legally liable to pay as damages to third party in respect of errors and omissions on the part of the insured while rendering professional services arising out of claims first made and writing against the insured during the policy period, including legal costs and expenses incurred with the prior consent of the insurer, subject always to the limits of indemnity and other terms and conditions and exceptions of the policy. But it shall not be permissible to issue any professional indemnity insurance policy for unlimited liability. Extensions sought under the main policy shall not have indemnity limit in excess of the main cover. The rate of premiums are annual rates. Full premium under the policy shall be paid at inception. It's not permissible to accept premium in installments. A retroactive date is the date when the risk is first incepted under a claims made policy and thereafter renewed without break in the period of cover. A revision in limit or indemnity could be there. Say mid-term increase or decrease in the limits of indemnity limit during the currency of the policy period will be at the discretion of the insurer. So whenever changes in indemnity limits are agreed to, the revised retroactive dates showing indemnity limits available at various dates shall be incorporated in the policy schedule. If insured wish to seek protection for anticipated liability in excess of available limits of indemnity or past period due to different retroactive dates, the insurer may consider granting a run-off cover based on the merits of each case. Rate, terms and conditions for such run-off cover may be finalized by the company, and if necessary, insurer may consult the reinsurers. Normally not. So similar procedure is detailed in related to the coverage of the policy. Now coming to the compulsory access. All policies issued shall be subject to compulsory access of certain fixed percentage of the limit of indemnity for any one accident or any 1 year, subject to a minimum of rupees 1,000 and maximum of rupees 1 lakh only. So the compulsory access provided is minimum and can vary subject to the features of the risk under the policy. And then for doctors and medical practitioners, the exclusive policy can be issued. The policy will indemnify any act committed by the insured who shall be registered medical practitioner, giving rise to any legal liability to third parties. The insured includes the policyholder and his qualified assistants or employees named in the proposal. Registered medical practitioners shall be classified as physician, cardiologist, general surgeon, urologist, neurosurgeon, obstetrician, gynecologist, pathologist, according to the class of the medicines. So medical establishment means the policy will indemnify the insured in respect of any act committed by the professional or qualified assistant named in the proposal engaged by the medical establishment which gives rise to the third party legal liability. Such activity will be part of the declared medical activities of the establishment. So medical establishment shall be registered with competent authority as per the local regulations. So for this purpose, whenever necessary, applications have been made for such registration and same have not been rejected, then this requirement shall be deemed to have been complied with. In territories where no registration certificate facility exists, minimum norms need to be complied with, like at least 10 inpatient facility, a fully equipped operation theatre of its own, fully qualified nursing staff, and its employment round the clock unless indicated to the contrary, any additional PM paid, fully qualified doctors or doctors should be in charge of round the clock duties subject to the condition as late as and when official regulations are introduced in the concerned territory. So, eligible medical establishment would be hospitals, nursing homes, laboratories and diagnostic centers, mental homes, homes for physically disabled, dispensing pharmaceutics, veterinary hospitals and or clinics. But the policy will not cover the liability arising out of any criminal act or services rendered under the influence of intoxication or narcotics, any third party liability, claims under cosmetic plastic surgery, hair transplant, punch grafts, blood protection, etc., war and nuclear risks. So, in such a case, the proposal must have the detail regarding the year of registration, number of years in practice, membership of any medical association, limit of indemnity and ratio between any one accident and any 1 year, past loss history, turnover, the act has to be committed during the period of insurance commencing from the retroactive date, and the normal course of all claims for compensation have to be legally established in a court of law. Our insurer may arrive at compromise settlement if prima facie liability exists under the policy. Jurisdiction applicable will be Indian courts. On the similar pattern, there are policies for engineers, architects, and interior decorators, then chartered accountants, financial accountant and management consultants, then lawyers, advocates, solicitors and solicitors. So all these professionals are covered under the professional indemnity insurance, because this is one insurance which is applicable to professionals only, and this covers the liability of professionals in the event of a claim or legal action against them. So, professional indemnity insurance in place offers peace of mind. It ensures that the organization is safeguarded against the potential liabilities and unforeseen circumstances that could arise from professional mistakes or negligence. It allows professionals to focus on their work without constant worry about potential legal or financial repercussions. Then, businesses handling sensitive client or business data are susceptible to the risk of data breaches of laws also. The professional indemnity insurance can alleviate the financial consequences associated with mishandling data. Professionals providing advice or guidance face the risk of errors or omissions that may cause financial harm to clients. The professional indemnity insurance policy addresses claims arising from such situations. Professionals face the risk of claims challenging the quality or effectiveness of their services. But to mitigate the risk, professional indemnity insurance provides protection against financial losses resulting from legal actions initiated by the dissatisfied clients. So normally the professional indemnity insurance policy covers the cost and expenses, including defense cost and legal cost, unintentional breach of contract, and unintentional breach of confidentiality. So this is professional indemnity policy meant for professionals. Thank you. Thank you very much.